Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Coffee, where in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at some disappointing news for The Mandalorian's episode tomorrow, Chapter 14. That's today here on Star Wars Coffee. Greetings, Exalted Ones. Greetings to all you Jedi, Padawans, and younglings out there. This is Star Wars Coffee, keeping you up to date with all things Star Wars, especially the latest news and leaks from Star Wars, and of course, as always, giving you my analysis. Star Wars Coffee channel memberships are now live. Starting at just $1.99 a month, you can get exclusive commentary from me as we rewatch the Star Wars series together. I'd like to give a special shout out to Neon Victor, BSimms, Daniel, Richard, Reina, Michelle, and Meener. The Mandalorian Season 2 just had its biggest episode to date, and that would be the appearance of Ahsoka Tano, first character to make one of these incredible transitions from a animation medium to a live action medium. Of course, that episode directed by Dave Filoni, which gave us the ability to have an extra long episode, as this was one of the only episodes that Filoni has directed in the entire series, and the only one he's directed this season. While The Mandalorian Season 2 Episode 5 had an excellent runtime of over 40 minutes, we now have some disappointing news for this next episode release of Season 2 Episode 6. The Mandalorian Season 2 Episode 6 runtime has reportedly been confirmed according to Jack Shepard, and it looks to be one of the shortest chapters in the show's history, not just the series of this season, but the entire show. The Mandalorian Season 2 has not exactly been consistent when it comes to runtimes thus far, which last week's Chapter 13 ran at 45 minutes. That was after a 37-minute episode, which was after a 33-minute episode. You get the point. Inconsistent, but at least over a half hour up to this point. The upcoming Chapter 14 will seemingly have the shortest runtime of Season 2 and of Season 1 as well, at just 32 minutes long. That number comes from FSK, the German equivalent of the BBFC and the MPA, which correctly reported the runtime of Episode 5, so we can assume their numbers on The Mandalorian Season 2 Episode 6 will be correct as well. There have been shorter episodes of The Mandalorian in the past. While we would all like to spend a bit of extra time with Din Djarin and Grogu, some have dropped to just 30 minutes, including the second ever episode, The Child. Conversely, the longest episode ever was the Season 2 premiere, starting at 55 minutes for this season. With Chapter 13 being so jam-packed, featuring the introduction of live-action Ahsoka Tano and a mention of Grand Admiral Thrawn, perhaps anything less than another lengthy episode would have been a letdown. And I think that's the case. I think anything less than, at least 40 minutes is a letdown, considering this show, how long it takes to produce and how long it takes to make, and how long we wait for it and how long we pine for it at the end of each week, and knowing that the first 3 minutes of it is the Lucasfilm intro and a recap, and then the last 4 or 5 minutes is concept art and credits. That really just leaves about 25 minutes of an episode left, which is essentially what you would get in a half-hour TV program if you take out all of the commercials. So this episode is, if true, going to be extremely short, and it will feel extremely short, especially coming off of last week's episode where Ahsoka debuted. So I just wanted to prepare everybody for that in case that ends up being the case and the episode is very short. Wouldn't surprise me, they've done it before, especially in Season 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they do it again. I believe Favreau's directing this one, but I'm not sure about that. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching, may God bless you, and the Force be with you always. If you enjoyed this episode, and frankly, even if you didn't, don't forget to subscribe.
Do it!
And if you want to help spread the word, please give this video a thumbs up and tell your friends to subscribe. Please check out the official Star Wars Coffee merchandise, and don't forget to check out all of the content playlists on this channel, including The Rise of Skywalker, The Mandalorian, and much more.